What are we talking about? Well, this is a knife that Jared sent me in that big box of stuff he just recently sent me. This is the KIZER DEVIANT, and this is the first impressions of that knife. So, before we get into it, do you guys know what time it is? Turn down the volume because here comes a little bit of music. Mike here. Just wanted to throw it out there so that, like, future Mike always forgets. If you haven't checked out the merch store, there's a lot of stuff in there. I got sweatshirts, I got t-shirts, I got coffee cups. There's a link in the description. If you want to support the channel, all the sales go to the merch store and providing the stuff, but then it also, I get a portion of the take of it. So, like I said, merch store, sweatshirts, t-shirts, coffee cups. They're all really nice. Now, back to future Mike so he can tell you about a knife. If you can't tell, I'm kind of excited about this knife. But before we talk anything else about this, I definitely want to bring this channel to your attention. This is Aaron Hips. His channel is Claw Kicker. This is a young man that started his own business, has done all this stuff right out of high school, built himself up, and then had a serious medical event that kind of changed his life. And he's changed the direction his channel goes. This young man gives away $1,000 a month to children that are in need in foster care that don't have food, and he uses his channel as a platform to do that. He just recently had something, he said something had to change, he put up a video, and he hasn't put up a video in like 5 months. I really am bummed about it. So Aaron, if you do see this, keep it up. You were going the right direction. I don't care what other people feel about your channel. You're doing a really good job. And since I can't afford to help you financially, I will send you subscribers, views to help out. So, all right. There, I'm off my soapbox. So guys, this is a really nice knife. I'm gonna try and keep my excitement to a minimum when we're down at the counter. I've started getting to where I shoot the intros and I shoot the outro before I do the thing because it's really hard to get everything lined back up the way I want. So I keep in mind what I'm going to say in the outro so that I kind of cover those touch points. Man, I like this a lot. Jared, this is a winner. It only has a couple little small things I noticed, but I'm pretty sure that this is going to be one of those ones that gets a glowing review. KIZER has just really been doing it well through the subsidiary brands and things that have been made through their shops. I'm really getting a kick out of it. So, without any further ado, gentlemen and ladies, I have to say that now because there's like 40% of our subscribership that is now female. Let's meet up at the counter and take a look at the KIZER DEVIANT. Hi guys, so this is the KIZER DEVIANT. This is a first impression, so you guys know not gonna be any specs, not gonna be any price, no weight, no nothing. First impressions, this is a really attractive knife. It is a bit weird in weight though, because it does have this big copper or brass bolster. But once you open it, it gives you that nice, I really like it open because it gives you that nice kind of tip forward weight that I like, where it's pretty well balanced in hand, but you know where the tip of that blade is all the time because you got a little bit more weight a little forward. Pocket clip is screwed from underneath, which is kind of interesting. And this is, like I said, this is a sheep's foot blade done in M390, and this is done by Sheepdog Knives. We had a Sheepdog Knives, I think it was a large sheepdog was what it was called, and it got a pretty good review. It just had a couple small things I didn't like about it. This is a little bit different. Really nice clean lines on this. Pocket clip does move, and it's not an issue of the pocket clip just being flimsy. The pocket clip actually moves on its screws. So I don't know if taking it apart and tightening those screws might help. We'll take a look at that. But it's not horrible, and it's a decent pocket clip. It's comfortable in hand. It's not really a hot spot. It is one of those deep carry-ish style pocket clips, so we'll have to see how it carries and everything. I've had it in my pocket this morning. Basically, it's the first of those knives out of that new box. I mentioned something in a video I did the other day about the knife that I'm gonna do a final video about here before too long. Sorry about that, guys. It was the Asher Knife Spira. I just couldn't think of the name of it. I knew it was Asher Knives, but it had an area where it had been scalloped out here, and then the lock bar was left high. So this one is done in my preferred fashion, which is the liner or the lock bar area, that liner lock is flush with this side, but this side's lower so you can get in and get on it. Action on this is really, really good. There is zero friction in it. Nice large thumb studs. I haven't cut much with this except just to do a quick test and honed it up real quick because it did have a little bit of a roll on it. So I haven't cut any cardboard or anything. I don't know if those thumb studs are gonna get in the way, but action on it, deploying it from those thumb studs is great. So like I said, real attractive lines, really nice knife. It is a relatively thick blade stock, but it comes down nice and thin with that broad blade. Let's go ahead and look real quick, just get a rough length. You're looking at just about, just a little bit more than 7 1/4 on this. So yeah, this is pretty nice knife. I like the fact, I like some of these thicker knives. They just seem to fit my hand a little bit better. When you have the thinner handle, it has a tendency to just kind of feel uncomfortable in hand, because if you're gonna have it narrow, it's gotta be broad, and sometimes you just can't find that happy medium. So finish on this is kind of cool. It's a two-tone, it's a stonewash and a satin. So I do like that. I'm pretty sure, like I said, pretty sure that Jared did that right there. I don't see any issues with any gaps or spaces. Nice clean lines. There's no like rough spots on any of this. Been polished and it's nice and flush. Nothing stands up tall along the micarta. And I mean, you can feel that there's a transition there, but it's really well done that there's a transition between the two materials for that bolster up there. Nice, smooth. God, that is so. I just want to. Let's just appreciate that. That looks cool. I'm usually not a fan of a forced patina. I like to let things patina on their own, but I have to admit that definitely looks cool. So it is a single-sided pivot. We'll see how that plays out. I may have to take this apart because, like I said, I need to see, because that pocket, you can see, watch, I can move that pocket clip and it stays. It's not just like there is some flex, but then there's some full on, it just completely moves and stays. So I'm thinking that maybe one of those screws is loose, which is my only thing. Like, I do like the blind screw idea where the hidden hardware, but it does mean that if that pocket clip, it gets loose, you absolutely have to take the knife apart. There's just no real other way to do it. You can see they've skeletonized. You and I are discovering this kind of at the same time. So there's some weight reduction milling going on there. So yeah, guys, overall, I really like this. I was going through that box and I was like, what am I going to carry? And I pulled this out and I was like, you know what? I really like this. There was another knife that was going to be the first one to get its first impressions, but this one definitely hit me that it needed to be the first one. So let's go up and we'll do some final thoughts. Guys, I will try to keep my excitement to a minimum when I do the tabletop, because I'm going to film that right after this. This is great. This is one of those knives that really, it's pretty nice. It's not over the top, but it's got some elegant little touches that just make it great. So yeah, we'll see. This is going right back in my pocket right now. So guys, there you go. If you like the videos, give them a thumbs up. If you don't like them, give them a thumbs down, but try to tell me why. I can't change content if I don't know what's wrong with it. If you want to support the channel financially, I do have a subscription link down below. I have channel memberships. We currently have 35 paying members, which is insane to me that there are 35 people that are willing to pay to see me. If you can't afford to do that, if you just want to support a little bit, there is something called a super like down below. You can support the likes on the channel, support the channel. It's like super chat for a pre-recorded video. And even if you can't do any of that, I'm perfectly fine if you just share the videos. Keep in mind, giveaways and things will be going. I have a giveaway that's going on right now, the month of August. This is for the premium and baseline tier members. Sorry guys, if you're in the just looking, it's written in there, you only get early access to videos. This is the CJRB Crag This was an Amazon exclusive. There's an affiliate link down below, which brings me to my next point. There are affiliate links down below. I have my merch store down below. I also have an Ember Shirt Co. link. If you don't want to go just to my store and you want to look at all the stuff that's on Ember Shirt Co., you are welcome to do that. I have a coupon code that will save you 10% at checkout. It is CrazySharp, capital C, capital S, CrazySharp, all one word. So there's all that stuff out of the way. Merch store, affiliate links. You guys, I love you all. Take it easy. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. Be good to each other in the comments section, and I will see you guys in the next video.